Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Sayin. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a receiver wide open here. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Yeah, great throw here by this USC quarterback. But how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history. Going way back to Len Swan. He was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there, and he hurried. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Single back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Give her some space. It's Lewis.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Heading left after the handoff. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle, it's Jordan. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to 23.
They're going to pick up a 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, text textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Sayin. It's an outbound, the catch made. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Direct snap. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back to pass. It's Pena. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. They're going to run it. Got the first down and still motoring. Well, they take him down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Looking deep down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Looking to pass. It's Pena. Cushman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? That's reeled in. It's James. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. The receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That'll pick up a first down. He'll spot it at the 38.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Here's the handoff. The ball is loose. The defense has got it. Breaks an open space. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Clemson. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution, well, they are putting it on display once again today.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looks to the left, pass caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They were not going to catch him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Play action here on first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. There's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Back to pass. It's Pena. The receiver grabs it. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. They're going to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Trojans moving quickly down the field here. Strong run keeps the drive going. First down now. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so Really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Getting set. Here's second down. They keep him off balance for the one. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Try and muscle for the first down. Past the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Pena. Works to the left, and it's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's James. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Bennett. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Pena. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now, just before halftime.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. the Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for some space. It's Lewis. Great move there. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. To throw, it's Sayin. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made. Room to run here. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, USC. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. offense is back out there. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Pena. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The pass rush closing in. Fires it on the move. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson. There's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air, it's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball off as as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Sam. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Catch made on the out route. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
A 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the returner will be brought down. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Sam. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
They'll run it here. And he picks up the 1st down before they get into the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Scanning the field. It's Sand. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff running right. Breaks free. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
And it's blocked. The kick was low. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it.
What a job here by the special teams coach to come up with this design block on the field goal. You could see it. From the left side, they had exactly what they wanted to be. The designated guy that's coming in makes the block, and you get a heck of a turn of events.
Breaks loose at the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Looking to throw. It's Sand. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
This quarterback's making smart plays here. And I get what he's trying to do. But at the same time, at this point in the game with the lead, it's very important he's got to stay in bounds. Remember, the clock is your friend. Let's use it as much as you can.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Back in motion now. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you continue to work that clock.
And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. First down and more. He's still running. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They bring him down to the 41. The return team does a solid job there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Dropping back, it's Pena. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down after a short gain there. Important second down play coming up.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. Out past the 30. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The back's got it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
A deep shot to the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. To throw, it's Pena. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his fourth receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
Automatic in the PAT. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
He's running out of time here. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To the air. It's Sand. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. So they retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Looking to throw. It's Pena. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Johnson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Offense comes out needing a score in this one-possession game. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. It's out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Finding space at the 20. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Pena. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.